All right, everybody, how we doing? Welcome back to Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. My name is Chris, as always. I'll be your host today on this Single Barrel. Today, we're going to talk to you guys about what's coming tomorrow, Mother's Day. All of you need to call your moms. I'm going to give a huge shout out on TikTok to my mom, who is probably the strongest woman I have ever met. She is a huge role model. My wife even says she's a role model. We love my mother to death. She is an awesome woman. She has persevered. She actually last year graduated. Guys, she's in her 50s. She graduated college with a criminal justice bachelor's degree. That's flippin' amazing that my mom went back to school and said, you know what, I'm not too old to get my degree and follow my dream. Let that sink in for a minute. Okay, Mom, I love you. Happy pre-Mother's Day to you, because today's Saturday, but we're doing this anyway. Second, number 2 coming in, we're going to give it up for my aunt. My aunt is like my second mom. She really is. I love her to death. She's an amazing woman. Again, now this is what's cool. My mom's my mom. I will always love my mother, and I will choose my mom. If I had to do it all over again, if a genie came and said, hey, Chris, if you could pick any parents in the world, who are you going to pick? I said, screw you, I'm keeping my parents. Keeping my mom, and I'm keeping my dad. But we'll talk about my dad on Father's Day. You know, you guys know how that goes. But this is a shout out to the moms. My aunt started out as a chemist, got her degree in chemistry. This woman is smarter than anybody else on the planet. I love this woman to death. And she is the nicest, kindest person in the world. She does not care where you're from. She doesn't care who you are. She loves you. Same with my mom. My mom loves everybody. She's just an amazing woman. Both of these women are so strong. They're just great women. Now, we got to give a shout out to the elder of the group here. We got to give the biggest shout out because it's earned. To my grandmother, my dad's mom. That is none other than the legendary grandma herself. She tells everybody, she doesn't care who you are, you will call her grandma. She is grandma. Here's the thing, that woman has raised all of us. I don't care who you are. She is the den mother. She is the reverend mother. She is the elder. She is the Dawn, the female version of the Dawn. You do not mess with this woman. Her wisdom, her love, her caringness, her ability to love everybody is unmatched. This woman has done so much for our family and been the glue to our family. My wife loves all 3 of these women, but you know, my grandmother has earned this title of Mother's Day MVP. My mom is always my MVP. My mom will always be my MVP. I love my mom. In fact, I'm going to give a little bit of a turn back here to a movie that I love. It's called 3:10 to Yuma. And yes, I know it's been remade. We're talking about the new one with Russell Crowe, Christian Bale, Peter Fonda. It's the scene where Peter Fonda's dissing his mom. You know what he's calling her? He's calling her all sorts of things. If you haven't seen that scene, you need to go watch it. Russell Crowe, he's this gang leader, serial killer, murderer, thief. He's the worst kind of person. He literally jumps off his horse and tackles Peter Fonda's character, who's a Pinkerton. Starts strangling him, and he's like, Byron, you talk too much. You should know that even bad boys love their mamas. And he throws him off a cliff. The worst man in the territory at the time loves his mama and wasn't going to stand for another man bad-mouthing. It wasn't even his mom. It was Peter Fonda's mom. The character that Peter Fonda played, that Pinkerton, he was saying, my mom's a bleepity, 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 bleep. And Russell Crowe's character's like, yeah, no, dude, we ain't having this. You're dead. Get out of here. Get out of here. That is the power of a mother's love. And to my mom, thank you for giving birth to me. I know I can't even imagine, I can't even fathom the hell that you went through, and then the 18, 20-something years of being my mother. In fact, I turned 34 today, and you've been putting up with my dumb ass for 34 years, so I appreciate it very much. Thank you to my mom for being this wonderful woman, this beautiful woman, this strong cornerstone of my life, this person that I call every day. Thank you, Mom, and I love you. And we're going to be doing a very special drink for all the moms out there tomorrow on Mother's Day. To my aunt, thank you so much for everything you do. Even though I'm not your son, you have treated me like one of your own. You have offered wisdom and guidance whenever I needed it. You have been a friend to me. You have been a friend to my wife. And it's amazing to see everything you've done. Your kids are amazing. They'll do great things and they'll go far. To the legend, the Dawn herself, the Den Mother, the Reverend Mother, thank you to my grandmother for raising all of us and putting up with all of our bull crap throughout the years. Hardman males, Hardman men are not easy to deal with. We are very headstrong. We are very determined. We are very driven. We are very focused. And when we set our sights on something, it's like we're doing it. We're very loud. We're very proud. We're very American. We're very hardworking. And this woman taught us what to do. And I'm gonna tell you guys something about my grandmother. My grandmother grew up in a world that was a very male-dominated society, a very egotistical male-dominated society. My grandmother is a master accountant. She worked her way up. She basically said, I don't give a flying bleepity bleep who you are or what you are. I'm going to show you that I can hang with you boys. She did. She became a master accountant. She worked at the same company for 40-something years before she retired. She is an amazing woman. I love this woman to death. I love all the women in my life, and none other more so than my own mother. My own mother sacrificed so much for my sister and I. But last but not least, I'm sorry, and here's the thing, my wife and I are not parents. We really aren't, but we probably won't ever have kids. That being said though, to my beautiful wife, my beloved wife, thank you for marrying me. You would make, if the day ever comes when we are parents, I'm going to be scared shitless. And yes, I'm swearing because I will literally have a total freak out session. I will call my dad and my uncle and say, I am coming apart at the seams right now. I can build a $32 million building. I can take on the world. I can deal with billionaires, but holy crap, I'm about to be a dad. I will freak out. Anyway, it's not about me. My wife would be the most amazing mother in the world. My wife would be the most caring, loving, most strong woman figure and mother figure on the planet. And I love my wife to death. She is an amazing woman. So we're going to give it up for all the moms out there. Guys, people, men, women, brothers, sisters, everybody out there. Call your moms tomorrow. And here's the thing. I understand some of you. Your moms, they've passed on. They've gone to the next stage in life. Here's the thing. You can still call them. I hear prayer works really, really well. And I know it works really well. That's still a phone call. Call your moms tomorrow. Do not be afraid to call your mom and just say thank you for everything you've done. And I know some of you out there, you don't have the best relationship with your mom. Just always remember though, it can make the difference. Wayne Gretzky always says we miss 100% of the shots we don't take. Take that shot tomorrow if you're afraid to call your mom. Call your mom and say, hey, I love you. Thank you for everything you did. I know you did the best with what you had at the time. Say thank you to all the moms out there. And to all the moms out there, I say to you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And enjoy your day. We'll see you back here next time on Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. You all stay safe out there. Always remember, never drink and drive. Never mix your guns and alcohol. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for a special edition for Mother's Day. Peace.